guys, it's Alex with bfVintage. We are here today at a Goodwill in Phoenix, Arizona. I've got my bestie boo Lisa here with me. She's gonna help me see if we can find anything for my Etsy shop, so let's go. Here we go. Gorgeous day today. Can't wait to look at stuff. And first I found this little Disney plastic doll. I thought it was a figurine, and my bestie Lisa loves Disney pieces, so that's why I picked that one up. But it was plastic. So we got our hopes up for nothing. Then I saw this really pretty trinket dish, and it did say made in Taiwan on the back, so it gave me some confidence it might be vintage. And then it turns out it was a music box, at least on the top. I really loved the hand painted flowers. I just felt like the purple was really vibrant, and Lisa helped me test it to see if it was working, and unfortunately it just would spin. It wouldn't actually play any music, so had to leave that behind. Saw this UNESCO figurine. Looked like it was for an 8-year-old birthday from the 1980s. It was very darling, but I don't know, I just wasn't drawn to it for some reason. I did, however, find these plates really interesting. I normally see, I thought it was Delft at first, but it turns out it was English, and I just didn't really know enough about this collection that it mentions on the back, so I decided to move on. And whenever I see a box, I have to open it just to see what's in it. And I couldn't believe what I saw. This is a gorgeous enameled turtle, and it was in such good condition, likely because it was kept in this box. And it has a little stand that goes with it. So I was pretty excited because the colors were so vibrant. I even loved the yellowish orange silk that it sits in. It just gives it that really nice bright contrast. I wanted to check the box condition just to see how it was. It looked like there was a little bit of a stain at the bottom, but otherwise it was in really good condition. And it turns out the symbol on the top has to do with longevity, so I thought that was pretty interesting as well. And I just couldn't believe all the detail, all the colors. It was just so gorgeous. So after having my bestie inspect it and getting her approval as well, I decided, you know what, this guy's got to come home with me. And haven't decided if I'm going to list it or not, but for now I just am admiring it and, you know, trying to learn more and research more about why these are made and why they're gifted to people. So it went in my cart. Yay, our first item. And then I saw this asparagus vase, and I got really excited because I knew it was likely otagari, but it had that giant chip on the front, and it just made me so sad. I was like, no, don't do this to me. But that's okay. That's okay. We just have to move on. Our hearts get broken a little and we just move on, right? And then I found the chicken. So as you remember, my bestie and we have a thing with chickens. So I found the chicken. So I win for now. We'll see if she finds one. It's just this silly game we play. And I noticed this looked like a roadrunner or some type of bird. It said it was made in India and also had ancient graffiti written on it, which I am not familiar with, but I just thought the craftsmanship was really high quality, and I couldn't tell if it's something that you hang on the wall to maybe hang your hat on or jacket, but in any case, I thought it was cool enough to take it with us. Then, of course, I saw brass, and I got suckered into all the brass. I liked that it sort of had that beehive style, but what kind of made me back off was one, it didn't look as tarnished, and two, it was quite expensive. And then Lisa found this. Oh my goodness, it was just gorgeous. It has all the mid-century vibes. It was in great condition. As you saw right there, it's had Japan on the bottom. It just needs a little cleaning. That's it. No chips that we could find. So yeah, that was definitely going in the cart. Nice find. And then I saw this. It looked like it was Bulgarian crystal. And even though I knew that it was vintage, I usually see these in a set. So I felt a little weird about getting just the one, even though that particular one was in really good condition. But I left it there in case somebody else is maybe missing one and they might need the other one, or they just want one. And then I saw this and I got really upset because it's definitely vintage and it looks like a turkey or a chicken or something. And I loved the colors, but obviously it's missing the top. And that's just not cool. They should not sell it like that. And then I saw this and I thought, wow, these colors are crazy. I've never seen like this candle votive, or not votive, but candle holder in this color. And it actually said it was made in Romania. And I hadn't seen anything like it. It was so big though, guys, and it weighed a lot. And I was a little bit concerned that the shipping cost might be a little too high for, a buyer to want to pay. And it had that chip. Yes, see, I knew there was something else. That chip was like, no. So, yeah, left that behind. And then Lisa found this really gorgeous vase. She's looking for a vase for her house. It was really high quality. It was a really good find. Now you can see the bottom was pretty clear. And so she's actually put that in her kitchen and it looks so gorgeous. And then I saw this. Oh my God, I got so excited. I was like, yes, this is like the coolest Art Deco vase I've ever seen. I love the little points. It's got this really interesting light blue color. And I just couldn't believe that it was sitting there because it's just so unique. And for $8.50, I was like, yeah, I'm going to take that because somebody will love that. I mean, I already love it. So I think somebody else would. And of course, I was checking it for chips. I tend to like try to put my fingers around all the edges. But yeah, I just thought it was so gorgeous. And it turns out, I believe that it's vintage like 1920s, 1930s, but I'll have to double check that. So I was really, really excited about that. And then we saw this box. Loved the detail, the hand carving. It had these like really big floral carvings on it. So I was inspecting it just to see, is it in good condition? And there was a little damage at the top that Lisa pointed out to me because she's got the eye for damage, man. She's like an eagle eye. But I thought, you know what? It's still really pretty. I might forgive that little bit of damage and maybe somebody else would too. But then I realized that it actually has a lock and it doesn't come with a key. So I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to buy a box that has a lock that doesn't have a key. So even though it was really pretty, I just decided to leave it there. And then I saw some more brass. And these tend to sell for me more during the holidays. But I mean, I've also seen, there's also been other times where they actually sell during the year. So I decided to pick that horn up. And then Lisa saw that really pretty brass shelf. So yeah, I put it in my cart because you can't go wrong with a brass horn. Burr, burr, burr. And then I got over to one of my favorite areas and saw this cuckoo clock. I am dying to find a cuckoo clock for my daughter. She loves Cuckoo Clocks. And, but this one is very modern, definitely modern. It's got plastic and, you know, it just wasn't quite what I was going for when I think about getting one. So now I'm digging through the wood. They put all the wood stuff together. It's kind of interesting. But, and then I saw this and I thought, wow, somebody did that. And, you know, it had some nicks on it, a little tiny bit of damage, but I liked it. It was signed. I loved that it was a mama horse and a baby horse, or daddy and baby horse, depending on how you look at it. So I decided, yes, I'm going to take that because I like the simplicity of it and it's in pretty good condition. So it went in my cart. We're doing pretty good today, guys. I'm excited. And then I spotted this plate. I could tell it was hand painted. You can see on the edges there. And it definitely had some age to it, but I was so bummed, guys, because they put the sticker in the middle, and when you try to peel it to see what's underneath, it's like peeling the paint, which is really just devastating because it's pretty gorgeous. I think it might be German, but I'm not 100%. So had to put it back because I just didn't know what would happen when I take the sticker off. And then I saw this and I thought, oh my gosh, is this a Westminster or Westminster? I never know if I say that right. Anyways, it was missing the little thing that goes back and forth, you know, that makes the ticking sound. I don't know what it's called. So unfortunately, I put it back because I don't need that kind of project. I don't even know if I could fix something like that. And then I saw this napkin holder. I really liked the carved florals. It just was a really pretty design, but I was trying to decide, you know, is the condition just not quite good enough? Like it looks pretty worn down, and it did look like there was some water damage there towards the bottom. So because of that, decided it just probably wasn't going to work for my reselling needs. And then I found this vase, and it turns out it was actually signed, and it's so hard to see. I can't remember what the name was, but I know it said 1962. And yes, it is vintage, and maybe I should have picked it up. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just wasn't sure it was something people would like. It gave me more like Victorian vibes and less, you know, 60s vibes. So I was a little bit confused by it, but it was very pretty. Maybe I should have gotten it. I don't know. And then I looked down at the pictures, and first I don't know how I didn't see it right away, but I didn't. And then I saw this and I thought, okay, let's see the quality of this picture here. And then I was like, is this what I think it is? Ooh, I wonder if it is. And it was. It's a McCoy picture, and it was in really good condition. It was so exciting for me because I had never found a McCoy out at a thrift store before. Just been, I guess I shouldn't say that. I have found them, but they've either had chips or they were a bit overpriced. And this is the first time I was able to purchase one for the purposes of reselling, because the price was right, the condition was good, and I felt like it was something people would like. I mean, those strawberries are just so cute. So anyways, we were just relishing in the moment of having found one in the wild that meets our needs. So so here it goes in the cart. Yay! Look at all this stuff. We're doing so good today. I'm pretty picky, so for me this is a good day. And then we found this. It was the matching sugar bowl and creamer to that coffee carafe pitcher that we had found earlier. So that was exciting because who doesn't love a set? And then we found the mugs. It's like, oh my God, can it get any better? So there were 3 mugs. Maybe I should have gotten all 3, but I only got 2 because I feel like people prefer an even number when it comes to sets. You know, let me know what you think about that. Maybe I'm wrong, but They were in great condition. They're just so pretty. I love the brownish color. It's like a brown beige color, and the design of the black design on it is just so interesting. And then Miss Lisa found a chicken. So we ended up being tied, which is fine. I'm not mad about it. No, I'm really not. And then I saw this framed Vietnamese art and this embroidery here, which the embroidery I just felt like wasn't really something I'm interested in, but it was very pretty. Decided to check out the belts. Don't know why. Just was like, oh, let's see if there's. Whoa, well, that's why. My spidey senses were feeling the 80s vibes over here or something, because these belts remind me of belts my mom used to wear when I was little, and I'd watch her get ready in the mornings, and it has that clip, and it was in great condition. It also has a made in Korea sticker on the back, like of the brass part. So I was just really, really excited, because yeah, it just needs a little bit of cleaning on the metal part, the enamel part, and it is just going to look great. So this is our cart, and I think we did amazing. I mean, look at all this stuff, guys. I'm just super happy. All right, guys, so we did really well. We had a total of about $42, and that was after a coupon, a 20% off coupon. My favorite piece was the McCoy picture that had the strawberries on it. I've never found a McCoy out in the wild before, so pretty excited about that. And Lisa, what was your favy?
My favorite was definitely the picture set. The retro mid-century pattern just got me.
Yes, agreed. So that'll do it for today. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and give us a like, and if you want to see some more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, bye!